Hello Capricorn, welcome to your full moon reading for November. November full moon in Taurus will be affecting your 5th house of romance, creativity, children, childlike joy, fertility as well. So this is a 6-card spread. I already meditated on your sign, shuffled before camera. Just cut them here for you. Clarifying with the Chakra Wisdom Tarot. Same thing here. Meditation on your sign, house, and what we can pick up. I feel like I just saw a light on the left side of myself. I think it was an apparition here. Something I see often, or either that or a spark somewhere often tells me that I'm really kind of connecting in with spirit here for you guys. So these messages are general. They are for those who do need to hear a message from spirit, clarity, confirmation, forewarning, or encouragement on their journey. So just keep that in mind. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. As well, the messages are predictive, so some of them may not correlate with your journey until sometime next full moon, or it could be more, but there could be something here that's just significant that could prepare you in that sense. So let's see if we're getting a good something here with your romance and childlike joy, children here. Follow the leader with the 10 of Swords in your recent past, Capricorn. So I'm feeling as if there has been some, possibly some change in the way that you lead or allow someone to lead a relationship. Some of you, this has been something where there could have been this imbalance in your partnership, where it was always someone's way, someone else's way, or the highway, or something here. So some of you could have given up your power, or you could have decided to end that association because it felt like it was always going to be something here, maybe a little bit of a power struggle with this house. But for some of you, I feel that there has been possibly a way of some of you ending someone you believed in, or someone you may have felt could lead the way, or there's someone who's deciding not to follow you anymore. This could also be something here where some of you were maybe clearing up your social media, maybe putting an end to associations, things changing in a sense of time, in it being your time for something here. That you're either stopping, that you're following the ending of following someone in a literal sense, on a web sense, social media sense, or just in a relationship. There's been some type of change in ending, possibly due to someone being this way of kind of like, you do what I say, not like you say what I, someone was really kind of trying to, I feel like, and some of you may have changed in the way you lead, in the way you approach relationships. Maybe you're just feeling like something here, it was just ended. Let's just look at where you are. So where you are is the Golden Palace with the Princess of Cups. Some of you, this literally could just be meaning that a situation has changed and there's nothing that you can do about it but start again, start anew in the way that you lead relationships, or how things, or even leading your joy, or even your children. Something here, some of you could have lost custody of children, possibly in the follow the leader position, or there's somewhere where you have to submit to a partner's say and what goes, or vice versa, you're doing the stipulation, something here. But what we have for the present moment is Golden Palace with the Princess of Cups, and this is your heart being open to the possibilities of security and feeling more secure. Some of you, a new sense of security has overcome you, a relationship, a new sense of security, even for a child maybe. So some of you perhaps needed to, again, with leadership here, the structure changed. This is a 4. There's some structure here that changed, and even leading a family for children. Some of you maybe stopped following advice for someone in the sense of how to get pregnant, or have children. This is fertility as well. So now you're maybe in a coming into a really good time for you to produce and add in that sense. Can also be improvement of health. Health is wealth with this Golden Palace card. And it's a feeling of contentment and ultimate security and a new sense of I have all I need. Some of you could be experiencing this through a partner. Some of you, something may have been settled in a way of leading the way of finances or leading your home. For some of you, definitely could be a new childlike energy, but feeling secure in that sense. Or knowing a child is secure is making you feel secure, however you fall on the fence of that. But you're opening your heart to a new situation when it comes to, and I feel for some of you singles, it's not like that deep of a relationship. For some of you, you're just maybe single. You are open. You are open to, and some of you may have be finding yourself where there is sort of an abundance of choice for new love, new friendships. There's something here, and Golden Palace can mean a number of things, but it's a place. It also for me, sometimes can, for me, represent some type of official place or building, institution in some way, where there is gain. So some new energy that you're coming in, and a new beginning, new relationship. Some of you, you're meeting someone around this that comes from this Golden Palace type of energy. Okay, so some of you could be meeting someone who is very well off if you're not finding yourself in a new situation where that's where you are. But what we have for the challenge, the resistance, we have the Knight of Wands with Dragon Slayer. So some of you are avoiding taking any action towards anything that you feel is above you in power. Some of you may be careful about how you are approaching yourself on this journey. You're not rushing into a place that you're unfamiliar with. The Dragon's Lair can represent fears that need to be overcome in a feeling that you are protected no matter where you find yourself. But some of you have this awareness, I feel, or maybe it's a new awareness that you know that there could be possibly something lurking in the shadows, so to speak, of a journey, and I feel like you're avoiding some type of risks, some type of risky behavior, risky relationship, or risky individuals, or risky type of person. Some of you are really avoiding someone who lives a lifestyle that is just really colorful in the sense of, and I feel like through their speech or through resistance, through there's will kind of be an omission maybe through communication that some of you feel is a challenge or you don't like about what a person maybe even does for work. So there's something risky that some of you, or just the way they approach relationships, which could be kind of in and out. You don't want that energy. You know that that's not a safe thing for your heart. It's not a safe thing for your happiness. This is your fifth house, romance and things. So even though some of you may be finding yourself single, I feel like you're looking for security. You're open for security. You're not open for some type of one night stand or something. So this could be as well a rejection coming up for some of you Capricorns to someone who may be trying to offer you that. You're going to kind of maybe get a feeling that this character is just not, you don't want to get close to them because you know, you have that feeling, you knowing that okay, that's not what you're looking for, because they're going to be kind of coming in and out. So you don't want anyone flighty. You do want someone who is looking at security and with an open heart as you are. And for some of you, someone's going to tell themselves in a sense of that that's the kind of character that they have to kind of come in and out. You don't want that. And some of you, maybe that's what you're putting it into, possibly of what you did put it into. So what we have for the unexpected help, we have Nine of Wands with Moonlight. Now, I'm seeing for some of you that this as an unexpected help is a moment to get into reflecting on, definitely reflecting on your journey and how long it's been coming to you feeling like you're almost there, but also this wielding some power and some passion. I feel getting in touch with the wounds of your journey, and for some of you expressing that perhaps, or in some way getting in touch with that. Now, for some of you, it would help for you to be somewhat guarded, somewhat restrictive in what you, because of you know your heart, you know what you can take, you know what you can't. So following your intuition, and your intuition being in on point in a sense of you just really trusting yourself due to your past experiences. So I feel for some of you, this is almost, it's kind of like a chance to overcome a hurdle, pass a test, do something kind of differently when it comes to relating, when it comes to family as well. Some of you just taking a little bit of a pause out to assess and really get in touch with your feelings and how you are feeling. The moonlight, I feel like full moon as well could bring up kind of this knowing and feeling how much something has changed in somewhere in the way you're approaching romance, or how you have to, or even communicating that. Independent it's an independent energy too. But I also feel like some discipline towards work as well could be something that allows you to something creative too. Creatively, this is your creative house, so some of you could be coming about being very inspired by some creative place, or but again, you want something that's lasting. I feel like some of you are just going to be approached with that, but you're going to really have to rely on your history and your experience and kind of knowing. So some of you are going to kind of need to dodge a bullet or overcome some type of test, as far as being open, but being as well careful about what you're going to be open to, not repeating lessons that have already in some ways maybe wounded you, or changed you in some way. So what your advice is, bone collector with the Four of Swords. So some of you, this is getting in touch with your I feel for some of you, this is an indication of you being in a dream space when some new beginning comes to your mind. And I'm just hearing like, if you build it, they will come energy. But also, this is your sixth house, so I mean your fifth house. So in regards to this, getting to the root of something, starting, having a new beginning, not being afraid to have a new beginning. But with the Four of Swords energy, I'm getting this as a sense of wait something out for a little bit, and as well continue to protect yourself, continue to heal as well. Some of you maybe need that. Maybe some of you as well need some healing about part of yourself, to start. And I feel for some of you, communication, changing communication with how you communicate with someone, it has to be new or different. For some of you, this is maybe to end communication. I'm not saying, but no, end communication, or take a pause or a time out again. This is some time out again more. I feel for some of you, so the advice is take advantage of something here with this transit that's really getting you in touch with your intuition. And this is a singular energy as well, another kind of independent energy. Peace of mind, doing what you can to continue to meditate on a new beginning, or how a new beginning has come. So this is definitely some ending some of you have, and then here's some new beginning. Being at peace with a new beginning. Be at peace with a new beginning, Capricorn. And your lessons will serve you as far as your intuition and knowing how to avoid this kind of character that's going to be coming around you. Or you are going into a place where, yeah, there's some good. So we have two like stark contrasts of places where you're open-hearted to what is good about it, but then there's that other side of it. Like that could be just like the other side of that, you know, some place that you're finding yourself, either in regards to your creativity, or where you would go for romance, or your children. So there's something here that you're trying to avoid. Also some promises someone's going to be making towards you, but I don't want to say, there's maybe something behind someone's communication even. but risky, something risky you're avoiding here. So that could be also as well holding your peace while this is going around you, so that you can be in a sense of, I feel too, just really trusting yourself and trusting that where you've come from is serving you and where you're finding yourself now. What we have for your outcome is encouragement with the Hanged Woman. So I feel what the outcome of this is, there being some type of meaning or showing that you being patient through a process, patience. And I feel it's also kind of allow something to come to you, allow something to find you in a sense too. Now, some of you may need to, like, in communication with something or someone, and that could be that energy, that in and out type of thing. Really being in touch with you as well, too. With the Bone Collector, I also feel like this is a sense of a saying of really get in touch with that. It's not just a quote to know yourself, be yourself, you being enough for you, regardless of what someone else is trying to kind of maybe pull you back into, or you just know that's the energy you want to avoid in a situation. So there will be some help and some encouragement, I feel. And with this, the Hangman, I feel like it's maybe still something that you're still going to be patient for, but also as well too, whatever you've had to sacrifice in the form of a connection, whether it be with romance or children. I feel like that this is an encouraging sign that you will find some type of comfort or companionship, and for some of you, some like-mindedness in what you've kind of been through in your journey. So something here where there's a sharing of emotions too. Some of you could be finding yourself communicating with someone where you are both getting kind of in touch with that, sharing those battle scars, if you will, as far as dating, getting and relating as well. And so then this is a point of your advice is to maybe just listen more, take in what someone is willing to give you, with there being no history, nothing to draw upon, but what you're seeing at face value. And also feel like for some of you, in a way, it's like kind of bare your soul, but not completely. Maybe just, hold some things to yourself, keep some things to yourself. Don't open up completely to someone new, as well, since you want to avoid that. So this could also be that in a distance, if you do pass this test and maybe have someone that's going to be getting to know you more or longer before there's something established where it's more of a risky thing. Some of you, this is a situation that could possibly turn around, and there could actually be a bond that is created and associated between someone that you're trying to get to know new, or your patient is going to lead you to someone who's a lot more encouraging and encouraging as a partner, and encouraging with your situation. Also too, with time, I feel like if a child is right now seeing this as taking a separation difficult, some of you are involved in that, then give them some time. They're going to turn around, and there will actually be something here that they find as well to the peace in a separation, or doing what's best for them. I feel like they will eventually come around, turn around, and see it in a new light. Also, you will see it in a new light if that's a situation that's resonating for you. As well too, for some of you, maybe a time if you're in a relationship and that no ending is in sight of that, there has been some shift, but it also could be just there's a new dawning or a new day where someone is now more open to security. Both of you may be in that mind frame of there's more to this, and we don't want to leave what we have established as that is secure, because who knows what's out there. Everyone seems to want to, kind of come in and come out, or come and go when they please. So could be just relating on another level, on maybe a more soulful level with your partner, being resilient in your journey leading you together, and into, I feel too, could be as well protecting what is a new relationship for you, is a new journey for you while you're in this stage of what is new, because some of you are coming into that, a new feeling of that maybe in your relationship, or you're coming into a new relationship. I also feel like this is advice telling you to kind of keep mum about the new beginning, or how something has started, or keeping that energy fresh between you and the other, and protecting that in your heart space, what you feel is new love could be. Okay, so then this is, I feel, more patience with the situation, but over time something has the potential to gain some strength if you allow it the time that it needs to. So that is the reading that I'm getting for you, Capricorns. This is your full moon. So if you would like a personal reading from me, then information is below. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back with the wild card reading soon. Take care. Namaste.